Hello, everyone. I'm Dylan, the director of tonight's performance. Tonight is our last show. We had a great time taking on the challenge of adapting a play for Zoom. Last night's show went super well, and so I really think you'll all enjoy this. The play is half an hour long. I am so proud of everyone that's been involved, my cast and the crew, and everyone that has helped along the way. So without further ado, here's our production of A Not So Dark and Stormy Night by E.J. McFall. Thanks for coming.
It's a dark and stormy night.
And a lunatic is prowling the grounds.
The cold-hearted patriarch's will has gone missing.
And the crazy heirs are playing a lethal game of winner-take-all.
While the cook's bastard son hides in the secret passageway, waiting to take his revenge. Maybe we should check the library to see if there's a body on the floor.
Or check outside to see if there's a giant hound prowling the moor.
We picked the perfect place to write our best-selling mystery novels.
Atmosphere is everything, especially if you're writing a noir.
But I'm writing a cozy.
Me too. Did you bring a teapot?
Of course.
And tea?
Of course.
Bag or leaf?
Bag.
No, leaf tea. That's it. You've ruined the entire writing weekend.
Oh, the horror. All is lost.
Oh, perhaps there's some hope still. Did you bring crumpets?
No.
You fiend! You've destroyed both our writing careers! I won't rest till I've gotten my revenge! Okay, enough foolishness. We have great American novels to write, and only 48 hours before ye old landlord turns us out of our magnificent haunted house.
Haunted? I don't remember hearing anything about ghosts.
Oh, but there must be a ghost. This place is over 100 years old and is smack dab on a mysterious lake in the middle of the deep dark woods. You don't think anyone's drowned or been eaten by Sasquatch in all that time?
Or been poisoned by rotten acorns?
Acorns? Who eats acorns?
Poisoned by wild mushrooms?
Better, much better.
You're the poison expert. There must be plenty of deadly plants around here.
Sure, foxglove, hemlock, deadly nightshade. There might even be a venomous snake or two slithering about in the tall grass.
Snakes? No, thank you. I didn't sign up for snakes.
Okay, forget the snakes. We're on a lake after all. All I'd have to do is lure you into the water for a swim.
All I'd have to do is take you out on a rowboat and knock you overboard.
Okay, enough stalling. Let's write our masterpieces first. There'll be plenty of time to murder each other afterwards.
And steal each other's masterpieces. Right. Time to get to work. I've got dibs on the kitchen table.
Why?
Closer to the refrigerator, better sunlight. Opportunity to duck out the back door for an unauthorized break without you knowing about it.
Ha ha ha, that's why I want the writing nook in the living room. I can be out the French doors and down by the lake without you seeing a thing.
Looks like we'll have to make checks on each other every half hour.
Or take writing breaks.
Who's that, the postman?
He only knocks twice.
Hello, can I help you?
Hi, I'm John Moriarty. My car.
Moriarty?
Yeah, I've heard it all before. My car.
Games afoot, Watson.
It's elementary, my dear Watson.
My car.
Who died and made you a Holmes?
Who died and made you Holmes?
I look better in a deerstalker hat.
And I look better in a houndstooth cape.
My car.
Oh, sorry. Is there something wrong with your car?
It broke down about 3 miles down the road. I was just hoping to use your phone to call my friend.
Oh, I'm sorry, we don't have a phone.
No phone.
We're here on a writer's retreat. There's no landline, and we purposely left our cell phones at home so we could get lots of writing done.
Though I'm afraid we haven't got much done as yet, so if you'll excuse us.
Well, how far is it to the next place?
There's a hunting and fishing store about 5 miles down the road. Just go straight on the gravel road. You can't miss it.
5 miles?
Maybe a little less, a little more.
Be ridiculous. The poor guy's already walked 3 miles. You can't expect him to walk another 5. We'll give you a ride to the store.
Seriously? You're going to drive off into the sunset with some stranger? You don't know anything about him. He could be a serial killer, the Unabomber, an insurance salesman.
Well, I'm not going alone. You're going with.
Says who?
It'll be a good writing break. We can pick up some junk food at the store.
We haven't written a will yet. Why do we need a break?
Well, because we ate all our treats on the way here. How are we supposed to bribe the muse without any treats?
What happened to that unopened box of fudge cookies?
Beats me. Maybe rats got them. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to change out of my writing clothes before we go on our errand of mercy.
We are not taking him to the store, and rats didn't eat all those cookies, not unless they dragged the crumbs all across your sweatshirt as they scurried away.
Rats can be pretty devious. Make yourself comfortable, Mr. Moriarty. It'll just take a couple of minutes to change, then we'll be off.
I really appreciate this. I swear I'm not a crazy serial killer.
That's what they all say.
Seriously, I've had a crappy day. All I want to do is get to a phone. Even if I were a serial killer, I wouldn't have the energy to wield a knife against you or your friend.
Yeah, well, just so you know, I've watched every cop show ever produced, so I know every serial killer trick in the book. I'm also an expert in the fine art of poisoning, and I know karate.
I'm sure you do. I consider myself well warned. Just give me a ride to the store and I'll be out of your life forever.
Okay, just so you know where you stand. Now I better get changed. Can't very well show up at the bait shop in my writing clothes, now can I?
Crazy broad. Just wait until I get her and her friend alone in the car.
Okay, I'm ready. Mr. Moriarty, what mischief are you up to? Mr. Moriarty? Oh my God. Martha, come quickly.
Hold your horses, I'm coming.
Seriously, I need you now.
What is going on? What the hell?
I think he's dead.
I can see that. What'd you...
I didn't do anything. I just came down and found him lying here.
I don't see any wounds. Maybe he fell and hit his head.
But look at his lips. They're all blue.
So they are. That's not
And I can smell bitter almonds. I He's been poisoned.
Yes, that's one of the telltale signs of cyanide.
You think he's been poisoned.
It would appear he drank some of my special wine.
What?
I mixed up some arsenic and cyanide in a base of elderberry wine as research for my book. I wanted to see if they'd leave a residue in the bottom of the decanter, change the color, have a smell. You know how readers complain if we don't get the details right.
You left poisoned wine out on the counter? What if I drank it?
Don't be ridiculous. You don't drink wine.
But I couldn't.
Anyway, serves him right for sneaking a drink without being invited. People have no manners nowadays.
Manners? The guy's dead.
He's meant for being a thief and probably a serial killer too.
Would you get serious? He's dead. We have to call an ambulance.
Oh, it's too late for an ambulance. That wine works fast. That's why it's such a great murder weapon.
Then we have to call the cops.
We can't do that.
Why not?
Well, duh. A guy comes into our place, drinks poisoned wine, drops dead, and you want to call the cops.
But it was an accident.
Honestly, officer, we always keep lethal wine on the counter. We never use it. It was just one of those unfortunate events.
Well, it was. We're mystery writers. We have to do research so we don't get nasty letters critiquing our crimes.
You've watched at least 1,000 police procedurals. Do you honestly believe anyone's going to believe that?
Well, I don't know. Maybe not. Still, we've got to do something. We can't just leave the guy lying on the floor, especially when it's not even our place.
I agree. We've got to hide the body.
Hide the body?
Unless you want to get a few bottles of relish and eat it.
Gross.
Then we either toss him into the lake or dump him in the woods. Pick your poison.
I don't know. Couldn't we put him in his car and stage an accident?
His car. Damn, we've got to get rid of that too.
We don't even know where it is.
It won't be hard to find, Sherlock. There's only one road, and he said he walked 3 miles.
Right. We can push it into the lake and then dump him into.
Maybe. We better put him someplace safe for the time being. Do we have an antique chest?
Afraid not.
An abandoned well?
Don't think so.
A dirt floor in the basement?
No basement.
Unfinished attic we can wall up?
No such luck.
A garden that needs fertilizing?
No tomato plants to disguise the grave.
Okay, well, I guess it's the lake then. We'll need something heavy to weigh him down, preferably something that can't be traced back to this place.
The fireplace poker, the andirons?
Too obvious. I'll check the trunk of our car. There's got to be something heavy in there.
Oh, not the spare tire or the jack. We might need them.
We do need them to make sure our friend sinks to the bottom of the lake.
Yeah, but you know our luck. As soon as we toss the jack into the lake, we'll get a flat on the way home.
Will you have something else in mind?
Rocks and rope?
Too risky. The rope gets waterlogged and eventually the body pops up.
Yeah, but we'll be long gone by then.
It's still sloppy. I don't like a sloppy murder.
You mean like leaving out poisoned wine on the counter for anyone to drink? That's sloppy?
I told you that was his fault. I can't be expected to predict that some idiot is going to roam in off the road and help himself to whatever he can find in the kitchen.
My God, who's that? The cops?
Calm down. The police wouldn't have any reason to come here.
And who?
Stall them while I move the body. You heard me. Stall whoever it is. Unless you'd rather be the one to move the body.
I'll stall. Yes?
Hello, I'm looking for a friend of mine. His car is parked down the road, and I thought he might have come here looking for a phone.
We don't have a phone. We're here to write without interruptions.
Okay, well, have you seen him?
Seen who?
My friend, John Moriarty. Have you seen him?
Moriarty, Sherlock's arch enemy.
No, my friend John. Did he come here looking to use a phone?
We don't have a phone.
Okay, so I know that, but did he come here asking to use one?
How could he use our phone when we don't have one?
Hello, what can we do for you?
Hi, I'm looking for a friend of mine. His car broke down the road.
Oh, that's too bad. I hate when that happens to me.
Right. So I thought he might have come here looking to use a phone.
Oh, I don't think so, but we've been writing.
And we don't have a phone.
Okay, yeah, I get that. Thank you both so much for your help.
Since you're here, would you like to come in for some lemonade?
No, thank you. I really have to get going.
Are you sure? I make killer lemonade.
Yes, I actually don't like lemonade ever since my childhood.
Oh, it sounds like you had quite the sad childhood then. Wouldn't you like to come in and talk about it?
No. I have to find my friend. But here's my number in case you hear from him.
Okay. Thank you. Good luck.
Tell me he's not.
He is dead as a doornail.
That's not really good, is it?
Not particularly, no. What did he trip on?
I was trying out to booby trap for my book.
Oh. Well, it worked.
I was afraid it wouldn't be strong enough to stop an adult.
It worked perfectly. Good job.
Thanks. But now what are we going to do? Call the police?
And tell them what? That everyone who drops by the place drops dead on accident?
Yeah, tell them that.
Ugh. Come on, let's get this guy inside.
Why? Why can't we just roll him into the lake?
Because I've got Moriarty stashed in the pantry and I don't want him to be lonely.
Well, of course. If you've got Moriarty in the pantry, we wouldn't want him to be lonely.
Right, so help me drag this guy inside.
Okay. You take the legs, I'll take the arms.
Right. And up we go. All right, let's drop him.
To the kitchen pantry?
No, it'll be too crowded with our other guest. Let's put him in the linen closet.
Okay, but we better not get any more visitors. We're running out of closets.
Martha! Oh, I see it.
Oh, God. There may be a slight flaw in your plan.
No kidding.
Any bright ideas?
Not at the moment, no.
Not again. Maybe it's just opportunity knocking.
Or the postman. But he always knocks twice.
Seriously, this is just too much. We're not going to get any writing done if people keep on coming here, insisting on dropping dead.
Maybe if we're quiet, whoever it is will just go away.
That never happens in books. They always peek in the window or creep up through the...
You're right. I'll watch our friends. You see whoever it is. After all, what else could possibly go wrong today?
Yes, can I help you?
Good morning. I'm sorry to bother you, but I see that my friend Drake's car is here. May I see him?
I'm sorry we don't have a phone.
A phone?
We don't have one.
I don't need a phone. I want to see my friend.
You want to see your friend?
Yes, is there a problem?
Problem? Is there a problem?
Can I come in?
Can you come in?
Yes, can I come in and see my friend?
Your friend.
Agatha, let our guest in. I've just made a fresh batch of lemonade.
You're going to give her lemonade?
Of course. Come in.
Madison, I'm here for my friend, Drake.
Oh, of course. He was here, but he went to go on a walk. You're welcome to wait inside for him. It shouldn't be long.
Thank you. So, about my friend. Why would he decide to go for a walk on your property?
It's not our place. We just rented it to write.
Right, huh. Looks like a great place to write the great American novel.
That's what we thought, but people keep dropping by.
Yes, it isn't as isolated as we were led to believe.
Well, point me in the direction of Drake, and I'll go get him, and you can get back to writing.
Well,
Lemonade?
No, thank you.
I'll take some.
Oh, no, it's not on your diet.
My diet? I'm not dieting.
How about some mushroom soup? I gathered the mushrooms myself.
How about telling me where Drake is?
I think he said something about going snipe hunting.
Snipe hunting? What was that?
What now?
I don't know. Really big rats?
Let me out of here.
Drake? What's going on here?
Somebody bashed my head and locked me in a closet.
What were you doing in our closet?
You locked me in there.
I'm sorry, we thought you were dead.
So you did lock him in your closet?
Well, it seemed like a good idea at the time.
A good idea? What are you even talking about?
What the hell?
It's Moriarty!
Oh, it's Moriarty.
What are you doing? I thought he was your friend.
Oh, I lied. He's a serial killer that we've been tracking across the country.
Told you he was a serial killer.
Okay. But it still wasn't nice to lie about him being a friend. There has to be at least some common courtesy among strangers.
You tell him, sister. These two have been violating my civil rights, spying on me and dogging my every step, just because I've killed a woman or two. It's just rude.
You shut up before I gag you.
Rude, rude, rude.
Hold it, you two. I think the police will want to have a word with you.
Where did that arrow come from?
I was experimenting with another booby trap.
Oh, your traps do seem to work well.
Thanks. So does your poison. That's what was in the lemonade, right?
Yes, I added just a spoonful of sugar to help the poison go down. It's a shame our guest wouldn't try it.
Thanks for not giving me any.
Anytime.
Any idea how we're going to get out of this mess?
Oh, I'm thinking.
What was that? Drake, we should go check this out.
A timely interruption?
Deus Ex Machina?
Come on.
Where?
into the secret passageway.
The one between the conservatory and the lounge? I think Colonel Mustard called dibs on it.
Hurry!
How'd you know about this place?
Every creepy old house has a secret passageway.
Yeah, but this house isn't creepy. It's quite pleasant when people aren't stopping by to drop dead. Or pretend to drop dead.
But if it's not creepy, then why does it have a ghost?
It does not have a ghost.
Oh, sure it does. It was in the brochure.
What brochure?
The one I tossed out so you wouldn't know that there's a ghost.
One of these days, Martha.
Yeah, but right now we've got to get out of here before the cops arrive.
Right. How do we do that?
Follow me. So much for our peaceful writing retreat.
Next year, let's take a train trip.
Thank you everyone for coming. We had Melissa as the ghost. Woo! Woo! Clark as the axe murderer. Woo! Maya as Madison. Megan as Drake. Woo! Klaus as John. Arwen as Martha. And Ariel as Agatha. Thank you so much. Thank you to our wonderful crew. Thank you, Nolan, for doing sound, Jadelyn, our stage manager, and everyone else that has helped us. Thank you so much for coming.